Hello and welcome to this video of looking at how we can move the spine, how the front of the spine is equally important as the back of the spine. So we're going to be using a flat surface like a wall to work from. So bringing our feet into parallel with the heels slightly out so that we've got this alignment from the feet, the ankles up to the knees, soft knees, and then up to where the legs join into the pelvis. And then we're going to place the hands on the wall with that same sort of alignment from the hands to the elbows to the shoulders. And letting the hands really rest into the wall. A sense of, from the hands resting into the wall, we can draw back along the arms to join the hands and the arms back into the top of the spine. And equally from the feet on the floor, we can lift the toes up slightly and spread them, bring that sense of activity to the feet. And then see if we can draw that activity all the way up through the legs into the bottom of the spine. So drawing the limbs into the top and the bottom of the spine before we start the movement. And then if we bring our awareness very much to the front of the spine, from the pubic bone up to the collarbone. So we've talked before about the tailbone, but if we actually bring our attention more to the front of the spine and see if we can connect in there. So the movement is very much controlled by these muscles at the front, from the pubic bone up to the collarbone, and we can start the movement of arching, bringing the back into an arch position from here. So we're drawing in and up at the front of the spine to start that movement of rotating the hips and the pelvis. So drawing in and up at the front of the spine creates the pelvis to tip, and that travels all the way up the spine until the head moves last of all towards the pubic bone. And then rather than just releasing all of this, we're going to again come from this area here so that we start to let go, but we don't let all the way go. If we let all the way go, we would go all the way to the opposite of that curling inlet, which is kind of hyperextending, but then we've let go of all the muscles here, so we don't really want that. So from this curled in position, we want to slowly release until we find a place where these muscles are still engaged, and there's almost a sense of dropping down into the heels, dropping down through the legs. And from that dropping down, then there's a growing up rather than an arching the other way. So let's try that again, drawing the belly in and up, the pelvis starts to move, the pubic bone curls upwards, the rest of the spine curls around, the head comes towards the pubic bone. Then we start to release from the belly, from the front of the spine. We release to a certain point until we kind of just want to drop down into the feet, and the spine grows up towards the ceiling rather than backwards, the opposite direction. So drawing the belly in, letting the pubic bone curl upwards, the spine curls around to meet the pubic bone, and uncurling, keeping the belly, the front of the spine engaged, dropping down into the heels, growing up towards the head, drawing the shoulder blades back and down. And to find this position where you uncurl to, It's like you want to uncurl but still keep engagement in the belly. If you go to a certain point and you feel that this is all just let go, you've gone too far. So uncurling and then almost like you're dropping down into your feet, still keeping the front of the spine, the belly engaged, but growing upwards. And then you can connect that in with your breath. So maybe as you breathe in, this curling up happens as you breathe out, dropping down into the feet, growing up towards the sky. You should find that an exercise that engages the whole body, from the feet up through the legs, up through the groins, up through the front of the spine, up through the shoulders and the neck up to the head, and then also down the back of the spine to the heels. Thank you.